All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, Nikki Earnshaw on the stripes today. Of course, you know, Bobby, I love my Volkswagen Tiguan. Or not, it's a Tiguan, Teos.
I thought it was a Teos.
I love both. Actually, I love both. It looks just
you had another one. You had one of those.
I had a Tiguan. It looks just like the Tiguan. It's just a little smaller. But
you love that car.
Love that
car.
car.
See you going down the expressway. You're moving
Go see
grooving.
John Kuhn and Huey up there. All right, Bob, high school football is big, man. High school sports is big down here. You know what I mean? So every new segment that we have, every Saturday throughout the school year, we'll get the high school players in Spotlight, sponsored by Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each week, Fran McLaughlin, the owner of the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township, will highlight a male and female high school athlete for their outstanding achievement in high school sports. Brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room Fran McLaughlin. Good morning, Fran.
Hey, Billy. Hey, guys. How you doing this morning?
Good. All right, Franny. And I know a lot of football playoffs going on right now, and there's been some great games.
Yeah, we'll start with the one I was at last night. I delivered pretzels for the snack stand, stayed around and took in some actions. One that's probably near and dear to Dave's heart. Mainland 48-13 over Homedale.
Wow!
Out to a 41-0 lead early third and cruise from there. So go ahead to the group South Jersey Group 3 semis next week. They'll host number 4 seed Seneca, looking for their second straight. They were their actually Group 3 champs last year, so they're looking to kind of keep it rolling. Speaking of keeping it rolling, we had Atlantic City keeps their dream season alive. Despite losing their quarterback in the second quarter with a shoulder injury, they hung on for a 28-18 victory over Cherokee in the Group 5 Central game. Now they'll move on to play this Friday. They will play number 1 ranked Washington Township.
Wow, that's going to be a big game.
Yeah, it's the first time since 1999 that AC is going to make a group sectional final. So
good for them.
Yeah, it's been a real nice season. It's a good group of kids. They've been a lot of fun to watch. A perennial team that always does well this time of year. Holy Spirit got the playoff action going last night with a 38-0 win over Donovan Catholic of Toms River area in Group B non-public action. So now the 4th seeded Spartans will host another game next Friday when they take on 5th seeded St. Thomas Aquinas.
St. Thomas Aquinas.
Yeah, I know. Ocean City lost last night to Somerville or Summer.
There are 2 scores of note. Somerville topped Ocean City 30-14, and Delsey outlasted Cedar Creek 28-14. But
wow.
We have three teams: AC, Mainland, Holy Spirit in the area moving on. Nice little nugget for them. All 3 lost to Millville, who's going to go for the Group 5 South Jersey title next week as well. All 3 lost to them early in the season. I know Nick likes his Nuggets. He likes his flat too. He likes his Nuggets.
I love it.
We got one here for you. This Mainland Holy Spirit have gone a combined 22-2 since their early season loss to Millville. So
wow.
Before we get to the athletes, I got a few other sports to touch. Girls soccer, the Cape Atlantic League champ Ocean City defeated Toms River South 3-0. They'll move on to the Group 3 semi matchup at Chart Hill West on Monday. Yeah, Cape League runner-up EHD, a 5-2 win over Chart Hill East. They'll move into the Group 4 semis at Eastern on Monday. And then in some non-public action, Wildwood Catholic boys and girls will both move on. Wildwood Catholic 4-2 over Calvary Christian, and they will play on Monday in semifinal. The boys will play in the semifinal at Princeton Bay after a 5-2 win over Calvary Christian. And then the last scores of note, the group cross-country championships are going on right now up in Homedale. Ocean City boys secured a second-place team finish. I'm looking on my phone right now trying to get the results for the girls. Ocean City girls were considered a favorite, and they probably just finished up their race in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, you got that. We're personal friends with Chloe Kerr.
Yeah,
she's on the Ocean City team, and she does real well. I think she's got a ride to St. Joe's.
Yeah, they got a real nice team, real nice pack. I was talking to their coach, Tim Cook, who does a great job there earlier this week about our upcoming athlete in the week. So if I get a score for you, I'll pass it along to you before you go off the air.
All right, so now it's time for your players. Each week you'll look at it. You'll pick the players that you think have achieved outstanding achievements in their respective sports. Go ahead for this week.
Yeah. All right, for this week, for the week ending November 3rd, on the girls' side, we've gone with Maeve Smith, senior cross-country runner at Ocean City cross-country for the cross-country team. Smith clocked 18:16 over the 5K course last week, narrowly defeating mainland standout Sophia Day to capture her second straight Group 3 sectional crown. It was actually the second year in a row Smith was able to turn the tables on Day, who she finished as a runner-up to at the Cape Atlantic League Championships in both 23 and 24. That effort helped Ocean City to their second consecutive Group 3 section title, and it's the 13th in school history.
Wow.
Smith's actually new to the running circle. She began her Ocean City career playing soccer and crew as a freshman, and then turned to running, and she was an instant hit, qualifying for the cross-country meet of champs in her inaugural season. On the track, she was a member of Ocean City's 4x800-meter relay team that set the school record at Penn Relays last spring. She's got just multiple all-league and all-area awards. The biggest probably coming last year at the Nike Cross Country Northeast National Meet, where she was a first-team all-Northeast region selection. She'll be staying close to home for a college career, storied cross-country program of Villanova University. So
nice.
Congratulations to Maeve, and hopefully they're, like I said, they just finished up. Hopefully they'll be bringing home some more hardware to Ocean City.
And for the boys?
For the boys, we got Sinai DeGraffenried, known as Ice Cup, senior wide receiver from Atlantic City High School football. In a game for the ages, DeGraffenried hauled in 6 receptions for 244 yards and 5 touchdowns as Atlantic City beat Eastern in a quarterfinal win last week. It was Atlantic City's first home playoff game in 12 years. His 5 touchdowns that game raised his career touchdown receiving total to 37, which is an Atlantic County record. DeGraffenried was an all-state selection as a junior after a 1,000-yard receiving season. And the Vikings really saw how important he was last night. Playing into a 3-point lead late in that game, he ripped off a 45-yard touchdown run to propel the Vikings into this week's final this Friday night. Fans will be happy to know they won't go far to keep watching him. He's going to stay home and play for Greg Sciano at Rutgers next year.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Awesome, yeah, awesome. Cool. And what are these? These athletes are gonna win a prize from the Pretzel Factory.
Yeah, so they'll get a commemorative certificate. We hang in the store. I think you're also going to post it up on your website. Yep. We have it on our store Facebook page. Speaking of our store Facebook page, you want to see DeGraffenried in action? I got some video of his touchdown reception last week. You definitely want to check it out, and it's definitely worth seeing. But yes, they also get gift certificates for the Philly Pretzel Factory and EHT, and a free pretzel coupon for their coaches and their teammates.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Fran. That's really good. Well, Fran, excellent job this week. We really appreciate it. You can check out all the winners on my website, thelockerroomwithbillyschweim.com. We have a tab, high school athletes in the spotlight, and, of course, check you out on your Facebook page. As always, Fran, we really appreciate it.
Sounds good. Yeah, stop out and see us, like we like to say over here, a pretzel a day. Keeps your favorite team's losses away.
All right. Thank you, Fran. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right. That's high school players in the spotlight, sponsored by Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each week, Fran McLaughlin, owner of Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township, will highlight a male and female high school athlete for their outstanding achievement in high school sports. That's the Philly Pretzel Factory.
Yo, so
Nikki
went to that track meet today.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
Chloe.
Go to see Chloe Care.
Nice.
And, yeah, she went up there. She's up there checking it out right now.
Real quick, Nick, I want to get the Flyers in real quick. Tortorella's taking some heat for benching Mitchkov. What say you?
I don't love it at all. He's 19 years old. You brought him over here to play. The whole reason is he's supposed to be the savior of this franchise.
Well, what if he's not? What if he's not? What if he's not playing?
What if the guys around him aren't playing well? Like the goalie's not playing well.
Do you trust Tortorella? You like Tortorella as a coach? I mean,
I'm not loving some of the decisions that he's making.
The guy's he's got a huge resume. The guy knows what he's doing in hockey, and I put
Stanley
my
Cup
faith.
champion.
I put my faith in him. He's got to know what he's doing.
I don't love healthy scratching your star player who's trying to develop. What's watching?
He's coming over. European hockey is a different game than North American hockey. They're playing a bigger rink, a bigger surface.
Fine.
They bang a little bit harder.
So why
he's not. But you got to play two-way hockey. I'm going to like Bobby said. I don't even know why I'm agreeing with this kid, but I am. I'm gonna trust Tortorella.
Yeah, I got to trust him on this.
Because he's not.
Like this at all.
What's the worst that can happen, Bob?
He learned something.
Yeah. He's not going to get pissed off.
He's not going to learn by playing?
He is, but maybe taking one step back will help you take 2 steps forward.
He needs the reps. And
sometimes you want to be able to see the forest through the trees, okay?
That's right.
All right, Nick, come on, man. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt the guy.
What?
Not gonna hurt him.
It's November. Why are you healthy scratching him in November? He's barely been here. Let him get some reps in. Let him get some playing time. Maybe in a couple months.
This kid's gonna be a star.
He is.
And 14.
Listen, they're nurturing this kid, and it's all part of the maturation process,
right.
dude.
I like it.
You listen to my bro.
No.
Why'd you take Bobby off the?
He died over there. His computer died.
Your computer
It's not
died?
my computer died. There would be no computer here.
Come on, Nick, listen. Sometimes you just can't see what you need to see from the nosebleeds. You know what I mean?
I see it all from the nosebleeds. When you're too close, you can't see the entire action.
After 14 games, the Flyers are 5-8-1 for 11 points. The Hurricanes are the first place team. They got 20 points.
So, Bill, I got to tell you, you and I don't think you like it, the dump and chase thing.
No, I don't like
Okay.
it. I don't like that.
A couple of these Flyer games when I'm clicking around and I get on and I've seen some good offensive play that really looks good where
I'm telling you, I like this team. I like the young guys. I like
What
most
did
of the
Keith Jones and Danny Briere tell us? They're not expecting to be good.
So why are you
this year.
freaking out about the guy missing
Let him
one
play.
game?
Let him play.
You can develop.
That's how you're developing him.
Sometimes you can develop bad habits when you're losing. You're trying to, you know what I mean?
Game?
Pushing too hard or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I
think he needed to step back. Say,
I don't have a problem with it.
No,
I will say this, Bob. You can't do it a lot.
No, I
He
get
better
it.
not. This better not turn into a
No,
thing
and
that
it's
happens.
November, man. Come
That's
on.
what I'm saying.
This isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen in February.
He's barely played in the NHL yet, and you're already healthy scratching.
This isn't
What's
going to
the
happen.
point
This
of that?
probably won't happen in February.
It's a head scratcher.
It's not going to happen in February.
You don't know that. They gave Sean Couturier the captain spot.
Now you're
and
patient with the
they
Sixers.
benched him.
You're patient with the Sixers. Why aren't you patient with these guys?
I'm being patient with them. They
gotta
lose
be
every year.
consistent, Nick.
I am being consistent. They just let the guy play. Let him play.
I
He's
don't think
young.
it's
That's why I'm with Jared McCain. Let Jared McCain play.
You know what, Mitch got? He's
Let
a
the young
minus
players play.
8.
And that's a problem. You can't be minus 8 in this league.
Morgan Frost is a minus
He would have
12.
at least 3 more assists.
Billy's
this year
a plus-minus
if they
guy.
would
That's
score.
It's a great stat.
Billy's a big plus-minus stat.
I know,
Listen,
he loves the plus minus.
Yeah, guess what? The kid,
Just like his Teos, he loves the plus minus.
No, Billy's gut's a plus and his brain's a minus.
I got to get the bell out again.
Holy crap. Drysdale, minus 9.
That's horrible.
Zamula, minus
So
12.
what's Hathaway?
What's
Hathaway?
He's been
What's
bad.
Hathaway?
Drysdale's been bad.
Hathaway, guess what? Hathaway's one of only. He's the only guy on a plus. He got a plus 1.
See?
Yeah, he looks like Louis Manzo.
I know, doesn't
looks
he?
just like him.
Manaz.
The mayor of
They were
Mulligan Hill.
tempering expectations. That last year was an anomaly with this team.
Bobby Brink, minus 7.
You listen.
Let him develop.
I'm not a big statistics guy. I mean, I like him to a certain degree, but I'm not a big. It doesn't tell the whole story. But in a sports world, plus minus tells everything.
Ryan
tells everything.
Pulling's a plus 2.
It's not everything.
It's not every. Obviously,
Not everything, but
No
Bill,
way.
you have to agree. That's big.
No, that's a big stat.
That's
in
a
hockey.
big stat.
It is in hockey. It's a big stuff. I'm not disagreeing there, but it's not everything.
So ready for this? Lawton.
What's
Wait,
he?
No, not Lawton. He's a minus 7.
Can't have it.
Garth Hathaway, Pulling are the only 2 guys that are pluses.
Bill,
Only
Bill,
2.
For you can't have you. What do you have? 4 or 5 guys that are plus, and that's it.
Two.
Two. That's horrible.
Yeah, I know.
That's why.
But I think
that
the
Mitch called
goaltending's
play.
been.
The goaltending's been bad. They offensively, defensively, they just have not. They're not that great of a team yet.
Where's T.J. Stumptenfelder?
So,
I said that to Danny Briere. I said we got a goalie. He sits right on the
Yeah.
beach at 25th Street.
you did.
Stands on his
you
head.
did when we interviewed, and they also told us to temper expectations too.
But you know what?
Expectations.
Guess what? They're smart for doing that because they don't want their fans
what's
to get.
that-
It'll be the
They're
Sixers
not-
and promise
They're
championship.
rebuilding. They're in the midst
So that
of a
Lawton,
rebuild.
that Lawton dude, you know what I mean?
he's consistent.
Listen, man. I don't know.
He's good in the room.
Just keep the Flyers colors on your head. You know.
well,
what I mean?
the two occupants of the Wells Fargo Center are at the bottom of the barrel right now. Both of them.
That's not good.
I can't believe how
You know what?
fast
Let me
this
tell you about ownership. Ready for this? When
We gotta
Schneider,
go to commercial, Bob.
when Schneider ran the team, right? As soon as Comcast got it or whatever,
when they went corporate.
when they went corporate, downhill.
All right.
Here we
For
go.
over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the locker room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store. They deliver. Get in there and say hello to Will and Jason and Chet. Hey, just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Bobby Schweim, and Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.